Hello everyone, and in today's RootsMagic tutorial, I'll be teaching all of you how to color code the name of your ancestors. Now, once you've created a new RootsMagic file, and let's say you have some ancestors in there. Now, the steps you need to follow are to click under Tools, and then once you click on that, you then will see an option for color code. When you see that option, click on that and it will take you to this following window. Now then, once this window is open, you'll see two main areas of interest. The top area, shown in the top rectangle, is where you can either select out of 14 different colors for your ancestor, or you could clear a color. So let's say you accidentally choose purple and instead you want that name to be colored green. So you can do clear color, which will clear that color in that area, and you can replace it with the color you want it to actually be. Now, the other area of interest is here where it says, for these people. Now, in this area, there are 5 different options. They are ancestors of current person. This option makes it that when you select a name, it's going to color code every single name from that ancestor and back, starting with that single ancestor to that specific color that you've chosen. And underneath are descendants of current person, including spouses. So you choose an ancestor that can include their spouse and their descendants of their children and all of that. The third option is people selected from a list. Now this will open up an extra window where you can put a check in a box, check a box for each ancestor you want to be that specific color. The fourth option, highlighted person will only change the color of the name of that specific ancestor you have selected or highlighted. And the fifth option, named group, is where you can create a group, and once you create that group, any ancestor within that group will be given that color. Now, after you've selected the color that you want to use, and which of the 5 options you want to use, you then click the OK button. And once you do that, it will then color code either a specific ancestor or their ancestors or their descendants, depending on which of the 5 options you've chosen. Once you've finished doing all of the color coding, as shown in this image here, this system, and as I mentioned previously about it, helping you figuring out which generation is which and which group of ancestors are where. It can also be used to color code certain specific ancestors who need the most work to be done. And one example of that is where, while the rest of the ancestors on one certain line could be red, you can make one specific ancestor along that line become the color orange or silver, meaning this ancestor needs a lot of work done for them. And that's it for today's tutorial on how to color code the names of your ancestors in RootsMagic.